There's a silver glow on the dust in the air. In the corner of the room where you used to sit and stare. It's the way the shadow leans against the old oak floor, or the soft hollow clicking of an unlocked door. I used to fight the darkness, I used to curse the cold, but there's a story in the silence that's finally being told. It's the rhythm of a teardrop that doesn't need to fall, a masterpiece or nothing hanging lonely on the wall. It's the quiet beauty of sadness, the grace inside the ache, like the pattern of the frost upon a frozen winter lake. It doesn't have to scream, it doesn't have to break. It's just a slow, steady breathing in a mess that we both make. A blue kind of velvet, a soft kind of gray, quiet beauty, the sadness at the closing of the day. The tea is getting cold, but the steam is dazing high, like a tiny ghost of us reaching for the sky. I'm finding comfort in a hollow, I'm finding light within the gloom. There's the memory of your laughter, said it softly, you know. It's a lonesome kind of peaceful, it's a tragic kind of sweet, watching where the bitter and the beautiful finally meet. I don't need the sun to shine to know that I am here. There's a crystal kind of clarity inside a single tear. It's the wilting of a rose, it's the sunset on the sea, it's the way your absence finally made a bursting out of me. No more running from the shadows, no more hiding from the rain. I'm finally learning how to love the texture of the pain. It's the quiet beauty of sadness, the place inside the air, like the pattern of the frost upon a frozen lake. It doesn't have to scream, it doesn't have to break. It's just the slow and steady breathing in the mess that we both made. A blue kind of velvet, a soft kind of gray, the quiet beauty of sadness at the closing of the day. Let the quiet settle in. This is where the healing is finally gonna begin. Just a soft shade of blue, the quiet beauty of you and the beauty of me. The door didn't slam, it just clicked in the frame, and the air in the kitchen has never felt the same. I'm listening for a floorboard to groan under your weight, but the house is just a hollow shell resigned to its fate. I left your favorite sweater on the hook beside the hall, but it's just a patch of wool against the cold and whitewashed wall. I didn't know that leaving had a sound that was so loud, like a sudden heavy shadow from a single lonely cloud. It's the silence after goodbye, and it's ringing in my ears. It's a symphony of not agains and not for many years. It's the space between the heartbeats that I didn't know was there. The sound of every promise just vanishing in the air. I'm screaming in the hallway, but I can't hear a sound. Just the weight of all the quiet pinning me to the ground. Yeah, I'm drowning in the silence after goodbye. I'm checking all the faucets just to hear the water run, trying to trick my spirit into thinking we're not done. But the television's humming and the clock is just a ghost, ticking out a eulogy for the one I love the most. I used to think that peace and quiet was a thing to find. Now it's just a jagged blade that's cutting through my mind. There's no I'll be right back, no see you after a while. Just the echo of a memory and a ghost of your smile. Is there a volume not for lonely? Is there a muffler for the ache? Or do I have to listen to every single bone break? The quiet is a mountain that I'm forced to climb alone, sitting on a pile of words that turned into stone. It's the silence after goodbye, and it's ringing in my ears. A symphony of not agains and not for many years. It's the space between the heartbeats that I didn't know was there. The sound of every promise just vanishing in the air. I'm screaming in the hallway, but I can't hear a sound. Just the weight of all the quiet pinning me to the ground. Yeah, I'm drowning in the silence after goodbye. Shh. It's just the wind or the sound of a heart that'll never beat again. The silence, the long, long silence after goodbye. The hum of the refrigerator is the loudest thing I know. Since you took the life away and let the fire go, I'm standing in a living room where the colors turn to rust, tracing out your name inside a layer of the dust. The wind is scratching at the glass, a cold and hollow plea, like a ghost that's trying to remember how it feels to be free. I'm caught inside a frequency that's jagged and it's thin, waiting for the us to end and the nothing to begin. It's a southern sauce land of a heart that's lost its way, low and heavy static at the closing of the day. It's the creak upon the floorboards and the rattle in the hall, the sound of every try to put some music on to drown the quiet out, but the speakers only breathe a heavy shadow of a doubt. Every song we used to love is a record with a scratch, a door without a handle, and a window with a latch. I'm mapping out the silence, I'm measuring the air, calculating exactly how much lonely I can bear. It's a symphony of empty chairs in a choir of not yet, a masterpiece of sorrow that I haven't finished yet. Is there a muse for the memory, a fader for the pain, or am I just the rhythm of the weeping in the rain? The white noise is a mountain and the echo is a cage, and I'm just a broken sentence on a cold and empty page. It's the sunless smell of a heart that's lost its way, a low and heavy static at the closing of the day. It's the creak upon the floorboards and the rattle in the hall, the sound of every promise hitting a wide and empty wall. I'm drowning in the dissonance, I'm shivering in the gray, listening to the melody of you walking far away. Yeah, it's a sunless smell. Listen close, there's nothing left to hear, just the vibration of the hurt and the ringing in the ear. Sullen sister, fade to zero, fade to nothing. The hum of the refrigerator is the loudest thing I know since you took the life away and let the fire go. I'm standing in a living room where the colors turn to rust, tracing out your name inside a layer of the dust. The wind is scratching at the glass, a cold and hollow plea, like a ghost that's trying to remember how it feels to be free. I'm caught inside a frequency that's jagged and it's thin, waiting for the us to end and nothing to begin. It's the solid silhouette of a heart that's lost its way, a low and heavy static at the closing of the day. It's the creak upon the floorboards and the rattle in the hall, the sound of every promise hitting a wide and empty wall. I'm drowning in the dissonance, I'm shivering in the gray, listening to the melody of you walking far away. Yeah, yeah, it's a solid set. It's a solid soundscape. Try to put some music on to drown the quiet out, but the speakers only breathe a heavy shadow of a doubt. Every song we used to love is a record with a scratch, a door without a handle and a window with a latch. I'm mapping out the silence, I'm measuring the air, calculating exactly how much lonely I can bear. It's a symphony of empty chairs and a choir of not yet, a masterpiece of sorrow that I haven't finished yet. Is there a mute for the memory, a faded for the pain? Or am I just the rhythm of the weeping in the rain? The white noise is a mountain and the echo is a cage, and I'm just a broken sentence on a cold and empty page. It's the sullen sound scud of a heart that's lost its way. A low and heavy static at the closing of the day. It's a creak upon the floorboards and a rattle in the hall. The sound of every promise hitting a white and empty wall. I'm drowning in the dissonance, I'm shivering in the gray, listening to the melody of you walking far away. Yeah, it's the silent silence. Listen close, there's nothing left to hear, just the vibration of the hurt and the ringing in the ear. Sullen, sullen tear, fade to zero, fade to nothing. Brown guilt eyes and a sorry. It feels like a lead weight in the room. You're looking at me like I'm the one who spelled out our certain doom. But I saw the way you whispered, and I saw the way you leaned into a shadow of a promise while our love was being clean. You didn't walk away at first, you just let the fire die while you were searching for a spark in someone else's sky. You're a traitor to the us we were, a ghost of what we swore. You didn't even wait for me to close the heavy door. You played the part of lover while you were packing up your soul, leaving me to fix the pieces that you never kept whole. It's not just that you left me, it's the way you let it fade while you were building a life in the mess that we both made. Yeah, you're a traitor. I bet she thinks you're perfect, I bet she thinks you're kind, I bet she hasn't seen the jagged edges you left behind. Did you tell about the cabin? Did you tell about the rain? Or did you wash me from your story like a temporary stain? You're wearing the watch I gave you while you're holding on to her, making every memory we had a cold and bitter blur. You kept me on the hook just so you wouldn't be alone, a safety net of comfort while your heart was turning stone. I was fighting for a future that you'd already resigned. You're the architect of broken and I'm the one who's blind. So go ahead and love her, go ahead and play the part, but you'll always be the traitor to this hollow bleeding heart. Yeah, you're just a traitor, and I'm just gone. I'm just gone. in all this rain. Don't leave me out in the cold. Come back and bring back my smile. Come and take these tears away. I need your arms to hold me now. The nights are getting so long. I'm sitting here with this empty space where your heartbeat used to belong. I'm staring at the doorway, just waiting for your shadow to fall. But the silence is the only thing that answers when I call. Unbreak my heart, say you love me again. Undo this hurt you caused when you walked out the door and walked out of my life. Uncry these tears I cried so many nights. Unbreak my heart, my heart. Take back that sad word goodbye. Bring back the joy to my life. Don't leave me here with these shattered dreams stabbing like a knife. Can't forget the way we were. I can't forget the glow of a love that felt so permanent but was so quick to go. I'm drowning in the memories. I'm suffocating in the dark, searching for the fire we had, but I can't even find a spark. Tell me that you're coming home. Tell me it was all a dream, because my world is tearing apart at every single seam. I give my soul to turn back time to the way it used to be, back when you were everything and you were a part of me. I'm begging you to save me now. I'm falling off the edge. Don't leave me hanging here on this lonely, broken ledge. Unbreak my heart, baby. Come back and make it all okay. I'm still right here. Just unbreak my I'm sitting on the edge of the mattress we bought, caught in the threads of a battle we fought. Your memories are not that I can't quite undo, tied to the rafters in a ghost of you. I try to pull a string, but the whole thing is tight. I'm just a man losing sleep in the middle of the night. I'm untangling my mind from the way that you move, trying to find a rhythm, trying to find a groove. But your love is a wire wrapped around every thought, and I'm choking on the lessons that I never was taught. Every I love you is a loop I can't break, untangling my mind is a long, slow wait. I smell your perfume on a shirt in the hall, and suddenly I'm back at the start of it all. I'm unraveling the reason why you had to leave, but the logic is a sweater to get to the version of me that I need. I'm untangling my mind from the way that you move, trying to find a rhythm, trying to find a groove, but your love is a wire wrapped around every thought, and I'm choking on the lessons that I never was taught. Every I love you is a loop I can't break, untangling in my mind. It's a long, slow way gone, one thread at a time, until I'm finally free. But it's gonna be a while before I'm just me, untangling my mind, still caught in the line. Wallpaper's peeling in the shape of a ghost on the side of the bed where I miss you the most. I've counted the cracks from the floor to the vent, calculating where all of the good years went. The toaster is broken, the coffee is black, and there's no use in wishing that you come back. I'm just a silhouette in a chair by the blind, leaving the rest of the world far behind. I'm just waiting around to die, since you're already gone. Watching the shadows stretch out on the lawn. There's no fire in the heart, no spark in the eye, just a long, slow hello to a final goodbye. The clock on the mantle is just wasting its breath, when every heartbeat feels like a little bit of death. Yeah, I'm just waiting around to die. The mail's piling up in a heap by the door. I don't care about news or the bills anymore. They say time is a healer, but time is a thief, who leaves you with nothing but pockets of grief. I see my reflection and I don't know the man, with the hollowed out chest and the shaking of hands. I'm a ship in a bottle that's been tossed on the shelf. I've become a complete stranger even to myself. The sun comes up and it mocks me with light, but I'm already wrapped in the middle of night. Don't bring me your pity, don't bring me your flowers. I'm just killing the days and I'm burning the hours. So I'm just waiting around to die, since you're already gone. Watching the shadows stretch out on the lawn. There's no fire in the heart, no spark in the eye, just a long, slow hello to a final goodbye. The clock on the mantle is just wasting its breath, when every heartbeat feels like a little bit of death. Yeah, I'm just waiting around to die. Turn out the porch light, let the weeds grow tall. There's nothing left worth The dial tone is a steady beat of night to night. I'm staring at the ceiling in the pale kitchen light. The operator asked me for the nature of my grief, but there ain't no words for a love that's been a thief. I've got my fingers tangled in the spiral of the cord, fighting a battle that I can't afford. I'm waiting by the helpless line, hanging on a prayer, blowing smoke at a window, talking to the air. They say please stay on the line, like I have a choice when I'm just a hollow echo, searching for your voice. It's a long distance heartache, a connection gone cold. I'm holding on a story that'll never be told. The clock on the wall is a hammer on a nail. Every second is a letter that was lost in the mail. I thought if I called someone, they'd tell me how to breathe, how to stop the way my memories start to ache and see. But the lady on the other end has a voice like dry glass, just watching the minutes of my misery pass. Is there a frequency for people who are broken, for the desperate words that were never even spoken? I'm screaming in the static, I'm crying through the wire, but I'm just fueling a slow burning fire. I'm waiting by the helpless line, hanging on a prayer, blowing smoke at a window, talking to the air. They say please stay on the line, like I have a choice when I'm just a hollow echo, searching for your voice. It's a long distance heartache, a connection gone cold. I'm holding on to stories that'll never be told. Hello, is anybody there? Just the hum of the night and a soul laid bare, still waiting on the helpless line. Click. The ceiling fan is spinning like a slow and tired blade, counting all the promises that we let slip and fade. I'm staring at the medicine cabinet, the mirror's gone to gray, wishing I could find a way to just blink the world away. floorboards are like icebergs, and the air is getting thin. I'm tired of the struggle and the skin that I am in. I've reached the final chapter, I've hit the bottom floor, and I don't think I have the strength to open up the door. Yes, I wanna die type of sad, the kind that's in the bone, a heavy hollow frequency of being this alone. The light has lost its meaning, the sky has lost its blue, and I'm just a broken vessel that's been emptied out of you. It's a quiet kind of giving up, a surrender in the dark, searching for a reason just to keep the tiniest spark. Yeah, I wanna die type of sad tonight. I see my phone is glowing with a hope you're doing well, but I'm trapped inside the static of this self-created hell. I'm a ghost inside a body that's forgotten how to breathe, watching every memory start to rot and start to see. I don't want you to keep on fighting, I don't want you, it'll pass. I'm just waiting for the shattering of a heart made out of glass. The bed is like a casket and the curtains are the shroud, while I'm drowning in the middle of a dark and heavy cloud. Is there a mute for existence? Is there a fader for the me? To stop the constant thrumming of this jagged misery. I'm white knuckling the edge of life, but I'm losing all my grip. Just another casualty on a sinking, lonely ship. Yes, I wanna die tight, the sad, the kind that's in the bone, a heavy hollow frequency of being this alone. The light has lost its meaning, the sky has lost its blue, and I'm just a broken vessel that's been emptied out of you. It's a quiet kind of giving up, a surrender in the dark, searching for a reason just to keep the tiniest spark. Yeah, I wanna die type of sad tonight. Turn the lights out, let the silence win. I'm at the very end of where I've always been. Wanna die type of sad, just let me go. Let me go. Let me go. I passed that old record shop where we spent our last few cents. Funny how the melody makes more than perfect sense. I saw a guy buy you flowers, the lilies you always liked, and it felt like a lightning bolt finally decided to strike. I used to think that later was a debt I could always pay, but I ran out of time while I was looking the other way. Now I'm just a shadow of the man I should have been, watching from the outside while he's invited in. I should have held your hand, I should have stayed for the dance, I should have given you the world when I had the chance. Now my heart is a house where the lights never tend, regretting every second when I was your man. Your hair looks a little different, or maybe it's just the glow of a girl who found the happiness chasing a ghost of a dream, to hear your heart breaking or hear your silent scream. I thought being mine meant you'd always be there. Now I'm gasping for breath in this empty cold air. I hope he buys you the roses I left in the shop. I hope his love for you is a thing that'll never stop. Do all the things that I was too selfish to do, because my biggest mistake was just losing you. Yeah, I hope he treats you better than I ever can, 'cause I didn't know what I had when I was your man. No, I didn't know a thing when I was your man. I'm standing in the kitchen, just staring at the wall, while the rain begins to visibly and softly start to fall. Everything is quiet, the way I thought I wanted it to be, but the silence is a mountain that's just crushing down on me. I've got no reason for the hollow, I've got no reason for the ache. I'm just watching every promise that I didn't mean to break. The tea is getting cold and the morning's moving slow, and I'm looking for a feeling that I lost a year ago. So why am I crying over someone who is gone? Why am I shivering at the breaking of the dawn? The bed is neatly made and the house is finally still, but there's a coldness in my spirit that the coffee cannot feel. I'm a master of the moving on, I'm a scholar of the fine, but I'm breaking into pieces at the front of every line. Why am I crying tonight? I saw a coat that looked like yours in the window of a store, and I found myself just waiting for you to walk through the door. It's been 1,000 midnights since I last heard your name, but the texture of the lonely still feels exactly the same. I'm counting up the minutes and I'm dividing up the years, but the math is getting blurry through the salt of all these tears. I'm a ghost inside a memory, I'm a shadow in the hall, just a victim of a love that didn't have a place to fall. They say that time is healing, that the water washes clean, but I'm stuck inside the static in the spaces in between. I'm reaching for a phantom, I'm calling through the dark, trying to find a reason just to keep the tiniest spark. So why am I crying over someone who is gone? Why am I shivering still crying over you. I'm standing in the kitchen, just staring at the wall, while the rain begins to wearily and softly start to fall. Everything is quiet, the way I thought I wanted it to be. But the silence is a mountain that's just crushing down on me. I've got no reason for the hollow, I've got no reason for the ache. I'm just watching every promise that I didn't mean to break. The tea is getting cold and the morning's moving slow, and I'm looking for a feeling that I lost a year ago. So why am I crying over someone who is gone? Why am I shivering at the breaking of the dawn? The bed is neatly made and the house is finally still, but there's a coldness in my spirit that the coffee cannot feel. I'm a master of the moving on, I'm a scholar of the fine, but I'm breaking into pieces at the front of every line. Why am I crying tonight? I saw a coat that looked like yours in the window of a store, and I found myself just waiting for you to walk through the door. It's been 1,000 midnights since I last heard your name, but the texture of the lonely still feels exactly the same. I'm counting up the minutes and I'm dividing up the years, but the math is getting blurry through the salt of all these tears. I'm a ghost inside a memory, I'm a shadow in the hall, just a victim of a love that didn't have a place to fall. They say that time is healing, that the water washes clean, but I'm stuck inside the static in the spaces in between. I'm reaching for a phantom, I'm calling through the dark, trying to find a reason just to keep the tiniest spark. So why am I crying over someone who is gone? Why am I shivering at the breaking of the dawn? The bed is neatly made and the house is finally still, but there's a coldness in my spirit that the coffee cannot fill. I'm a master of the moving on, I'm a scholar of the fine, but I'm breaking into pieces at the front of every line. Why am I crying tonight? I don't know, maybe it's just the rain, or maybe it's the rhythm of a never-ending pain. Why am I crying, still crying I'm staring at the reflection in the cracked bathroom glass, counting every failure, watching every minute pass. You took the part of me who knew how to stand up tall, and left a hollowed out shadow leaning up against the wall. I'ma use the matches in a box of damp regret, a name you've already managed to completely forget. The shoes by the door look like they're waiting for a man who doesn't feel like he's made of shifting grace. Cause you made me feel worthless, like a penny in the rain, a discarded little memory, the passenger on a train. I gave you the gold, but you wanted the lead. Now I'm just a ghost living inside of my head. There's no light in the window, there's no fire in the soul, just a jagged little fracture where I used to be whole. Yeah, you left me feeling worthless. I try to find a reason to get out of this bed, but they're not good enough, so screaming in my head. I'm a book with the pages all torn from the spine, a tragic little story that's run out of time. I see you out there shining while I'm gathering dust, paying the interest on a broken down trust. I'm a stain on the carpet, I'm a leak in the roof of a love that died without leaving a proof. Is there a place for the things that are broken and used, for the hearts that are battered and the spirits abused? Or am I just trash on the side of the road, buckling under this heavy dark load? Cause you made me feel worthless, like a penny in the rain, a discarded little memory, a passenger on a train. I gave you the gold, but you wanted the lead. Now I'm just a ghost living inside of my head. There's no light in the window, there's no fire in the soul, just a jagged little fracture where I used to be whole. Yeah, you left me feeling worthless. Throw me away, I'm not worth a fix, just a pile of rubble and a stack of old bricks. Worthless. Just like you said, just like you said. I found them in a box behind the winter coats today. The denim's worn to white, the pockets starting to fray. They still hold the shape of how you leaned against the car, back when we didn't have to wonder where or who we are. There's a grass stain on the knee from that Sunday in the park, before the world grew cold and left us stumbling in the dark. Now I'm holding on to yesterday's faded jeans, tracing out the blueprints of what for me they're just a ghost of a fabric, a memory in blue of a version of me that was still in love with you. I can't bring myself Just slip your hand in mine and tuck it in the side. We had nothing but the highway, nowhere left to hide. Now the threads are coming loose just like the promises you made. Watching every vibrant color slowly start to fade. I try to put them on but they don't fit me like before. Yes, I've grown too heavy with the things I can't ignore. The washing away of life is taking everything we had, turning every good we built into a kind of sad. I'm reaching for the seams but they're tearing in my grip. Just another casualty of a love that let us slip. Yeah, I'm holding on to yesterday's faded jeans, tracing out the blueprints of what for means. They're just a ghost of a fabric, a memory in blue of a version of me that was still in love with you. Soft at the edges, ragged at the hem. I'm looking at the now and crying for the then. Just some old denim, just a faded blue